I just did my Tuesday workout, just 2 miles. I was supposed to run it at like a 10:25 pace, but I decided to step it up a little bit, and I ran my fastest mile, which was like 8. I want to say 8:50. It might have been a little bit faster than that. So I did my fastest mile ever that I've ever tracked, anyway. I'm gonna say fastest mile ever. So 8:50, my fastest mile. And the second one was under probably like a 9. Man, what a workout. 2-minute lap. Just did 5 miles. I was doing I was supposed to do 800-meter intervals, but I ended up doing 400s. So I would run 400 at a fast pace, pretty much around the 2 to 2:10, and then I do a recovery with a mile warm up and a mile cool down. So I did 5 miles and burned 861 calories. So there's my day. Talk to you. Topic of the week. Topic of the week this week is tracking your miles. I got actually a handful of things that I've used and use. So let me get started. The first thing I've ever used is this is a lace lid. This is the Nike Plus system. This is a lace lid. What you do is you put the plus in it, and you can tie it to any shoe, so you don't need the Nike shoe. I actually have Nike shoes, and what you do, oops, not that one, is you pull out the sole, and there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, see in there that blue spot? There's a little spot that little sensor would go into if you have a Nike Plus shoe. What it does is it works with your iPod. Here's my Nano. It works with your iPod, and it'll send you little motivations when you run your furthest distance and all that stuff. You play your music in the background while you run, and it tracks. I found it to be not quite the best as far as accuracy. It was, and when you get it out of the box, it comes, I guess, with a standard calibration. What I did is I went and calibrated it, and it went worse. So I would recommend not calibrating the thing, because it works better not calibrating it. So second to that, what I did is I used to just take the car and map out where my miles were, use house numbers or whatever as a point of reference. And then I moved on to just a regular Timex watch. You would do your time. This one comes with an iPod control. What you do on your iPod, you plug that bad boy in there, and you can control your music, stop and start, and change the songs with that. So this one, this I think is like $25 for the Nike Plus thing. This watch was actually, you find them on sale, they're pretty cheap. This was actually about $20, so it wasn't even that expensive, 20, 25 bucks. Then, another thing I've tried, this is a touch, but if you have an iPhone, you can download something called Map My Run. It uses the GPS on your iPhone. My wife has an iPhone, I used it once. The only thing is it sucks the battery of the iPhone really pretty good. But yeah, it'll map your run on the iPhone, and then if you use Map My Run, which is a website where you can track your miles, it's like another thing from last week where you can log your information, like a training log. It'll upload your distance in miles straight to Map My Run, and you'll have it right there. So, what I got for Christmas this year, it's a Garmin GPS watch. It uses GPS just like what you have in your car. It maps your runs out. It does lap distance. This one has a heart monitor. You could get a cadence sensor, which is something you strap to your foot. It tells you your kind of your pace. So that's like a whole bunch of different things you guys can use to track your mileage. So far, like the Garmin that I bought. Now I got this I've been seeing them. This one's a 305, Forerunner 305. It's a little bit older model. I've been seeing this one around anywhere from like about $115 to $140. You'll see that one. The Map My Run thing is free if you have a 5 iPhone, and I think they have a pay version. I don't know what the differences are. I know one thing is you can't use with the free version. You weren't able to use the music along with the GPS part. Maybe the pay version you can, or the upgrades, since I've used it, you can do that. But this Garmin thing has been phenomenal. So that's what I have for you this week, just a little tech thing. Tracking your miles and your distance, it just really helps again. It goes back with your logging your miles the previous week. You can just, having track of how long it takes you to do different things, you can see yourself progress. So track those miles, get some sort of device. It's actually a good motivation tool also. So get out there and get running. I'll talk to you.
What happens next? What happens next? I dare you to run. I dare you to run. I dare you to lift yourself up on the floor. I dare you to run. I dare you to run like today never happened.
Out about 7. I walked that little mile. And then I reset the timer for that mile. Then I reset the timer again after that mile. And I walked, I think, about another quarter. And then I just said, fuck it. And decided to push through. And I managed to run probably about 1.5 miles on the knee. It didn't bother me until I stopped. So, I guess it was weird because I was able to turn off, you know, in my mind, the fact that it was bugging me. And now it's really bugging me. But anyway, so it worked out. As far as the week is concerned, it went pretty well. I did my 2 miles on Monday. I managed my fastest mile ever on that. I did it in 8. I think it was like 8:47. That was my fastest mile. So on the 2 miles, I did that 8:47. And then so that was Tuesday. On Thursday, I did speed work at the track. I was supposed to do 800 with 400 rests. 800 meters with 400 rests, which is 2 laps with a 1 lap recovery. I actually went 1 by 1, so I did 1 lap fast, 1 lap slow. It went pretty well. Most of my fast laps were right around 2 to 2:15. Varied. My warm-up run was a 10, because there was a mile warm-up for that. It was a 10 something. And then my mile cool down was like 11. Actually, it was like 1.5 miles, so I think I ran that a little faster. So that stuff went well. And then yesterday I ended up jumping on the bike, and I did over 27 miles on the bike in about 1 hour and 45 minutes. I think it was about a touch over a 15-minute, a 15 mile an hour while I did it. And then today was supposed to be a 6 miler. I was pushing for an 8, but I ended up shaving some time off, and I did 7 with a walk, like a walking mile. So I basically did my 6 with a walking, like, recovery in the middle for this knee. Now I gotta go ice it because it's really bugging me. But the week went pretty well, and I just hope this knee goes away for this week. My next run's like a 2 miler again on Tuesday, so I have we'll see how it goes. But hope your week went well, and I'll talk to you later. That's week 2. Bye.